Hello and welcomes back everyone. AnthWolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic. Playing as Nola here, my smuggler on the prologue world of Ord Mantell once again. And we managed to decrypt the separatist information that we managed to gather on that data pad, and we found another base of their operations in a volcano of all places, in Mount Avilatan. So, that's where we're going, because apparently one of the separatist leaders is meeting Skavik there. Something to do with that gun trade. So, we're going to have to head out past and beyond Oradam village. Before we do so, though, let's just remind myself, have I learned all my skills? We're quite close to level 22. Right, that's fine. Level 24, then level 26 for our next steps on the sharpshooter discipline path. That's fine. Okay, good. So, some people would like our attention.
Let's keep this quick and quiet, shall we? I'm Milo Phipps, Strategic Information Service, former senator, one-time governor of Dantooine. You do confidential work, don't you? You've probably heard about the separatist base up in the volcano. Well, the Republic needs someone to do some work there, confidentially.
I might be able to do something.
Good, good. Like I said, I represent the Republic here on Ord Mantell, and an item has come up that I think you can help us with. But it will require you to break into the separatist base and take out their toughest guards.
If I'm gonna take all the risks, the pay better be good.
It will be. You think the Republic's stingy?
Yes, actually.
Let me stress that this is a very sensitive matter. The Republic promised protection to a pirate a few months back, a pirate with whom we share common enemies. Recently, those enemies, the Separatists, captured that pirate and are holding him at their base. We need someone to free him.
Why does the Republic want to free a pirate?
I know. Better to lock them up and throw away the key, right? Wrong. This pirate knows enough to end this war, at least on Ord Mantell. This pirate approached us with information on the Separatists and their operations in exchange for protection from the same. His relationship with them went sour, see? But the Separatists got to him before we did. The Republic promised protection. I'm asking you to keep that promise by breaking him out. Can you do it?
It's tempting, but pirates tend to cut into my profits.
Well, I hope you will decide in our favor. It will be a great service to the Republic, and, I might add, the reward is quite handsome. Go speak to my man at the entrance to the fort, Lieutenant Bendick. He'll fill you in on the details.
Right, we've already spoken about our thoughts about pirates and how they are compared to smugglers.
We'd all be speaking separatist right now. This is the last home of freedom on Ord Mantell.
Right, the last home of freedom, you say. Right. Right, let's go speak to this lieutenant. He knows more about this pirate that the Separatists are holding.
Oh, great. So that blasted bureaucrat Milo finally found someone naive enough to want to free that damn pirate Vimset.
This is just business. Got it?
Seems everyone on Ord Mantell has a price. Vimset is filth. Bloodthirsty, ruthless filth. And he's a war criminal. His ships have been screwing up Republic supply routes for years. Countless people have died because of him. He took out my brother's battlecruiser. Killed thousands more. The Republic should be planting his head on a stake, not offering him protection.
When you put it that way, I see your point. Didn't realize this guy was a murderer.
You're starting to talk sense then. But there's a simple enough solution. The Republic knows this is a difficult mission. They won't be surprised if there's a little slip, little accident. And since, I'm in charge of payroll here, I could throw in a nice, healthy sum to sweeten the deal if you, say, accidentally killed this pirate. So you gonna kill him or what?
This galaxy could use one less pirate.
You're damn right. And the Republic could use one less enemy. The pirate's being kept in the holding cell in the Separatists' base. You'll have to figure out the rest. I get the feeling you'll know what to do when you get there. Good luck.
So we need to make sure this pirate has an accident. Right, yeah. Suddenly our thoughts changed on him when we realized he was a murderer. Ignoring the fact that we may have killed many separatists, and in their eyes, well, one man's savior could be another man's murderer, of course. Hello, Captain. You would like our attention as well.
Freelancer, I hear you've been mucking up the Separatist plans. Don't know what your investment in this war is, but we need all the help we can get. This Separatist business on Ord Mantell has gone on long enough, don't you think?
You can't walk 2 paces on this planet without getting shot at.
Can't say I'd recommend anyone doing business here, no matter how tough. My boys could use some support out at the Sep Stronghold, trying to secure the landing area so we can bring more troops in. But resistance is heavy, and they're taking a beating. You're not under my command, but I'd appreciate if you report to Sergeant Vandal and lend a hand.
What's the upside for me?
Republic doesn't ask a civilian to put himself in danger without reward. Help us, and you'll be compensated. Like I said, Sergeant Vandal's running the mission. I'll let the beach camp know you're coming.
Okay, we did briefly talk about the forward camp when we were looking for Trimbo. So, what we'll do is we'll get ourselves over to Oradam village, speak to Odar, since we rescued his daughter. And then we'll go from there.
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only.
Plenty of Jedi Knights here on Ord Mantell doing their own thing. They come here after events on Coruscant, I believe. Very briefly attacking an Imperial stronghold, which has been transmitted some data. Rather sensitive data at that. As a smuggler, we haven't really, and probably won't, leveled up, probably won't learn a great deal of the information, but the Separatists have been getting support and resources from the Sith Empire. Level 22, diversion. I was just thinking about that skill. I'll grab this. This has a 1-minute cooldown with a range of 35 meters, reduces a target's accuracy by 45%, and exposes them from cover. This can happen to up to 8 enemies within 8 meters for 8 seconds. Extremely useful. Let's see how it is. There's a little cloud cover there. It's going to be very useful just for our own survivability. Plus, we may grab crippling diversion to slow the enemies down. So if any enemies are melee type enemies where they need to get in close to us, we can protect ourselves from any ranged attacks and stop them or make them take longer to get to us. That's the plan anyway.
Thank you. Thank you. You saved my daughter. Everyone, this is the good person who saved my daughter. She called to tell me what you've done and how grateful she is. I can't thank you enough.
Not a problem.
You're very gracious. Thank you.
I could have asked for some money, but I feel like I am doing a good deed for once. Some new leggings, we'll grab those. We'll probably store some of the Mark 1 and Mark 2 armor later. We may use it for future glamour, depending on what armor sets we can put together. I mean, I do like the Bold Hellion armor, the adaptive armor we're currently wearing. But there may be better armor sets we find as we go through the series. So we need to get up to Sergeant Vandal at the beach outpost. we are. Actually, do we have a few things to sell?
Stand by for examination and suggested products.
Yep.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Hello, Sergeant.
Captain Zuss sends you? Huh. I was expecting someone a little more official. Hope that blaster's not just for show. We got the SEP Stronghold in our sights. Orders are to secure a landing pad and establish a secondary insertion point for the assault. I need you to shut down the security fields around the landing pad, and then disable the defense guns so our troop shuttles can land. Can you handle it?
I'll do my part.
I'll radio the shuttle so they're ready to move in the second you get the landing pad clear. Report back to the captain when you're done.
Okay. So the Republic are looking to make a push at this Volcano stronghold, but they want another way to get in. Not a problem. Just gonna boost that person with we can actually target another player and give them our buffs. Here's the Separatist stronghold before we go see them.
There. Better?
Oh, we have a bonus mission to defeat 50 Separatist forces while looking for this pirate. And we have this field agent who would like our attention.
I don't know who you are, but you're shooting Seps and that's good enough for me. Get your head down and listen to me. 1 hour ago, we received the tip that the Separatists were meeting with the leaders of violent splinter groups from across the Republic. The Nightmare of Duros ring a bell? Command assumed they'd gather at Manor Point, sent all squads there. Turns out the meetings are here. Now.
That could be trouble.
That was my thought. Then I saw you. According to intel, there's a computer inside the base with a list of all security assignments. Those leaders will be on that list. You need to find that computer, grab the list of visiting leaders, and hunt them down. Together, those men have the blood of millions on their hands.
I'll get your scary rabble-rousers for you. May even bring you back some badly written protest literature.
That computer's gonna be guarded by some serious tech. Watch out for patrol droids. And good luck in there.
That's true. Yes, so we need to get access to a terminal to find out where these leaders are. And to gain access to the landing pad, there are 3 security terminals we need to slice into first. The Separatists have got their hands on some droids, but they're not very good. They're extremely weak droids. To put it mildly. In fact,
Look at the size of this place. Where'd the Seps get the money to build something like this?
Oh, we have this officer coming. Yeah, I don't mind Corso leaping into action, but I don't want him... Sometimes he'll stand next to you and pull targets close to him, and I don't want that to happen so that it screws up our sweeping gunfire. Speaking of...
Where this came from?
Just reduce the enemy's accuracy. And here is the terminal about the Separatist, the Splinter group leaders. Let's have a look. You find a list of the visiting leaders. It's a who's who of violent terrorist leaders from various Republic worlds, I think it was. Either way. This is the first of 3 security terminals to gain us access to the landing pad as well. Sure, there was another enemy round the corner. Yeah, sweeping gunfire is just going to shred. I apologise because that skill is going to get used quite often. Obviously, we have our charge burst into aim shot into other skills that we're going to be unlocking, but that combination, that rotation, is really going to be for more powerful enemies later on. We have an elevator here. I think there's a scoundrel just ahead of us.
Stand by for examination and suggested product. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
If we're playing as a trooper, we discover the Empire's activities through that way.
There. Better?
Did you really just try to steal that group from me? You had your own strong enemy. Enjoy it. Oh, someone's killed. Normally there's a leader up there. Oh, hello. That's annoying. That's the way it's gonna be. We'll use our grenades more often. There we are. Two leaders and two vanguards dealt with. It's the thing when it's so busy sometimes. You need to, you end up fighting over some of the quest kills. Which is why I always like to try and switch to a quieter instance, but we're not getting the option today. So beyond here in this instanced area is the holding cells, where we'll find that pirate. Might as well finish our bonus mission here. There we are. Now we're not having to worry about fighting over the trash anymore. Getting quite close to level 23. And here he is.
Tutti pona manchi kabok nun ni slemo.
You got a funny way of saying thanks.
Chiliska chanaga ima che choran chike. Kaptulia dapota 21 kislimo payug tachanga.
I'm killing you right here and now.
There we are. No, sorry, that pirate had a rather unfortunate accident. The Separatists got a bit trigger happy, and there just happened to be an explosive canister nearby. It was a terrible shame. Right, let's push on. We still need 2 more leaders, 2 more vanguards, but that's fine. There's more further on. Let's push on to that landing pad. I believe that's where the trooper ends up for the final area here. There's a small hangar bay to escape the volcano. Looks like someone's been clearing house quite recently. Right, here's the third security terminal. And now we can get onto the landing pad. Ooh, dramatic music! It's like it knows there's gonna be some action.
Alright.
These overseers are actually rather tough. Right, it's all the enemies dealt with. Let's deal with the anti-air guns. Perfect. Some Republic and Mantellian troops. Right, we'll leave them to it. Let them hold the landing pad until more reinforcements arrive. Right, let's go deal with the rest of the Separatist leaders. Hopefully they haven't all been cleared out here. Oh, crap. There's some of the Separatist leaders, but not the vanguards we normally need to deal with as well. It's not ideal. Don't really want to do any backtracking, so let's go a little bit further forward. We are going to have to come back slightly. Yeah, I knew there was a vanguard here.
You're all right.
And there's a vanguard up there. Perfect. That's what I wanted. Perfect. Now you need to let... Oh, you're annoying. Ah, you really wanted to die. I will oblige. Right, let's go and let that field agent know that the splinter group leaders are dealt with. Now this console, I believe, is text only. But we get a reply from Agent Byrne. The entire base is in a panic. Nobody knows what to make of the situation. The leaders they guard you even annihilated their entire droid security force. Tomorrow, violent splinter groups all over the Republic will wake up without their leaders or direction. And we'll all sleep a bit sounder. Oh, bloody hell.
That ought to fix it.
Can you stop slowing me down, please? God damn it. Ah well. Here's the unique smuggler story area. I think we have a bonus.
There. Better?
Yeah, to deal with 5 arms dealers. God damn it. Plenty of tech officers around. Arms dealers, hello. Actually, I might try out Hunker Down when one of those arms dealers tries to pull us. Arms dealer here. There's an arms dealer up there, but there's 2 here. Corso? Ah, thank you. Right, so they can't pull us while Entrench is activated. Good to know. Hey, level 24. Is the bonus mission complete as well? Right, so let's just recuperate. Level 24 gets us Percussive Diversion. The targets affected by your diversion continue to be affected for 3 seconds after leaving the area of effect. Awesome. Because we are going to be using diversion more often if I remember to make use of it. Let's deal with this other arms dealer.
That ought to fix you.
As I say, we're just using Corso as like a meat shield. I have no shame in doing that. And here's one of these separatist leaders.
You worthless criminal vermin. How dare you invade my fortress and murder my courageous brothers in arms?
Your pal Skavik stole my freighter. I want it back.
There's no ship here for you. Only death. You are guilty of crimes against the oppressed people of Ord Mantell. The sentence is death. Memorize our faces well, you criminal filth, for we are your righteous executioners. Do you have any last words, degenerate swine?
Oh, these won't be my last words.
Let justice be served.
Oh, we just left him in a crater. Oh dear. Ooh, and one of you lived. And that's a mistake we can rectify.
I surrender. I surrender. Please. I don't want to die. I know why you're here, and you're wasting your time.
I'm here for Skavik and my starship. Where are they?
Skavik is long gone. He left here hours ago. Derek was stupid to fight you. He got everyone killed, when he should have just told you the truth. Skavik showed up a few hours ago to deliver the guns, but it was all a trick. He pretended to be on our side so he could steal some rusty antique droid from Derek.
Skavik came here to steal a droid?
Some worthless pile of scrap that had been in Derek's family for generations. That droid was ancient. It's practically useless. but Skavik grabbed it like some big treasure and blasted his way out. He left in your ship. I don't know where he went, but I can guess who does. Skavik has a girl at Fort Garnick named Cyrena.
You'll forgive me if I don't take your word for it.
It's true! Derek talked to her on the Hollow all the time with messages for Skavik. She was our main contact. It was Cyrena who warned us you were coming. If you want to find out where Skavik went, Cyrena's the one who knows. Please, let me go. I have a family back on the mainland. Please.
Separatist scum killed my family, and I promised myself I'd bury every last one of you.
I've only been here a few months. I didn't kill anyone's family. I only ever followed orders.
Then I order you to die.
Are you sure about this, Corso? 'Cause the man seems sincere.
Sincerity has nothing to do with it. Every one of these motherless scum deserves death. I can't just let him go home and pretend like nothing ever happened.
Would your family want you executing people?
My family were farmers, not soldiers.
Please, I swear to you I'll never serve a man like Derek again. I'll just go home and take care of my family.
Get out of here before I change my mind.
Thank you.
Come on, Captain. We need to have a little heart-to-heart with Cyrena.
Damn right we do. Right. So, we need to go back to Fort Garnick. That's where all our contacts are to turn in these quests. Cyrena. She was working with the Separatists for Skavik. And she even let the Separatists know we were coming. All in all, she tried to get us killed.
I heard our pirate friend had a little accident trying to escape the Separatists' base. Our pal Phipp's face turned purple when he heard the news. Brilliant. Brilliant work there.
Hand over the reward and stop bothering me.
You get right to the point, don't you? Fine, fine. Here's your reward. Consider it fair compensation for your service to the Republic. And remember, this is our little secret.
Yeah, I didn't like getting myself involved regardless. Get an experience booster and some Mark II gloves. Slightly better than the ones we're wearing. Right, go see the captain, since we now have the landing pad under control.
Word is you secured the landing area. Good work. War's never pretty, but I want you to know you're a real hero. It's important to remember we're fighting for peace on Ord Mantell.
And credits. Don't forget credits.
You earned them. Thank you for your efforts. Hopefully this fight's almost done.
And oh, some new boots as well. Take them. What does this look like? Ah, not bad actually. Simple, but not terrible either. Right, so we have any new skills? Level 24. No. Not a problem. So, let's go speak to Vidu. Unfortunately, we don't have the guns, we don't have my ship, and we have a traitor to deal with. Oh.
I can't believe you fried Vidu, sweetheart. So what if he caught you talking to Separatists?
He threatened to turn me into Rogan the Butcher. I had to kill him. Besides, now we can finally be together.
Yeah. And the thing is, my cargo hold is full and I'm busy with work. I'll call you sometime though. I promise.
What are you talking about? You promised to get me out of here. I've done everything for you, Skavik.
You did it for the money. Same as me. The only difference is, you're not actually getting paid. I'll see you around, darling.
Captain, I didn't see you come in. It's wonderful you're still alive. How long have you been back?
I heard everything, Serena.
Then there's no point in lying to you. Skavik used me just like he did everyone else. That man could charm the armor off a Mandalorian. Rogue and the Butcher's bounty hunters are on their way right now. We don't want to be here when they arrive. Skavik took your ship and the guns to Coruscant. If you go now, he won't know you're coming for him.
What kind of scam is Skavik pulling on Coruscant?
He wouldn't tell me. It's something big, though. The Separatists are retreating from this island, thanks to you. And the Republic just reopened the shuttle port. I'll give you a shuttle pass to Coruscant if you let me disappear. Do we have a deal?
I really want to kill you.
That won't pay my expenses. I need credits.
Naturally. I always keep some money handy for moments like this. Take all of it.
I knew you'd see things my way.
I'm glad we could be reasonable about things. Here's that shuttle pass, too. When you find Skavik, tell him I had no choice, all right? Goodbye, Captain.
Glad that ended peacefully. I'm not one to hurt women.
You don't care that she killed your boss?
Of course I do. Which is why I'm gonna make sure people know what she did to him. Poor old Vito. I wish he could hear what we did. Would have put a smile on his face. It's not healthy for us to stick around, Captain. I believed what Cyrena said about bounty hunters coming. We don't know how long Skavik will stay on Coruscant either. Let's hop a shuttle and catch him while we can.
You're planning to tag along?
I'm not bailing on you now, Captain. Besides, my Torchy still needs rescuing. Vito left me some stuff. I expect he'd want me to share it with you. Let's head for the shuttle port. We'll be off this planet before you know it.
You're coming along to rescue your blaster pistol. I feel like I got saddled with an idiot. Great. A new headpiece, the same as the one we currently well, we already had, I should say, the Mark 1 headpiece. Right, level 25, so... Ooh, we have a new passive ability. Don't mind if I do. Right. Before we get out of Rendia Freight, it's a passive skill. Increases the damage of Charge Burst, Dirty Blast, Speed Shot, and Penetrating Rounds. Charge Burst we have. Penetrating Rounds, is that what we're going to learn? Yes, right. And that replaces Speed Shots. Okay. So we're getting a new skill next level. So 26, 27, and 28 all have something for us. Right, let's get the hell off Ord Mantell. Our time here is done. How are we doing for a conquest? Ah, we're getting there. Right. Ah, lovely. This way is the shuttle to Carrick Station and the Republic fleet, and eventually Coruscant. The game's telling us to go this way instead. Wonderful.
Angkwas nimni mata sunrili fo papocha wilapi.
I'm sick of being cooped up on starships, Zoru. I want to run around and shoot things for a while.
Bizgamayo kojedwanti. Noa hauyat yachavopa.
You must be Rogan's bounty hunters.
Honichoka, nuncha. Kichawa unachichi tugwa. Bizgamayo kojedwanti. Noa hauyat yachavopa.
You guys want a thief named Skavik, not me.
Yatuka poka fukrida. Vota mo krita chai chai. Oto nuavati kona ituta od miskapunda.
Sorry, I only travel first class.
Jotopa. Slimo gushaskroni. Jo bingwampa lahagwa. Jekoska umpasa dobiska.
I'm glad you didn't.
That'll fix you.
There we go. Bloody hell. One of the bounty hunters managed to put up a fight at the very least. But, yeah. Oh, bloody hell. Gold spammers. Nothing new there. Right. Got to the bounty hunters. Rogan the Butcher has poured a bounty on our heads. Which means it's not just his own personal bounty hunters that may be looking to track us down depending on the size of the bounty. You know, today well, it's probably a Monday. Right, let's leave Ord Mantell. And we have a new Codex entry, Outlaw, which I think is a new title. We'll have a look at that once we get up to Carrack Station. So, our next destination in trying to track Skavik down is the capital of the Galactic Republic, Coruscant. We need to know what he's up to and hopefully be able to nab our starship back. Of course, before we do that, we're just going to wind down. Huh. It's a catchy outfit that we're wearing. Yeah, we're going to spend 5 minutes or so talking about Carrack Station, introducing you to the various sections that we're going to be visiting quite often. I'm not really bothered about Corso's armor here. You blast a pistol, it's fine. Right, so Corso would like to have a word with us.
You've got a minute, Captain. I've got something on my mind.
Right. Okay. Not a problem. So, Carrack Station, also known as the Republic Fleet. This is where you would normally choose your advanced class. There will normally be a few NPCs waiting for you here, who would then tell you to go over to one of the sections here. We have the central ring of the cantina, where you'll find some cargo holds, some storage, but the NPCs who would talk to you about the advanced classes would tell you to go along this way into the combat training section, a place we're not really going to be visiting, but for Jedi Knight, Jedi Consular, Trooper, and Smuggler, this is where we used to speak to NPCs who would explain what a gunslinger and a scoundrel would be all about. There are also various PvP vendors and a PvP mission terminal, if you were interested in that sort of thing. The final little wing, little cubby hole here, here, is if you want to respec. At the moment we are a sharpshooter, but if we wanted to try the saboteur or dirty fighting, we could reset our discipline path in that last little cubby hole. We'll go clockwise. Gonna make use of this mission terminal. Grab the crafting trainer's mission, because here we have the crew skills sector. This is where we have all the various crafting and some of the gathering and the rest of the gathering crew skills. You can send your companions out on various missions to craft items or to gather certain resources used in crafting. Now, I'm not fussed about any of the crafting and gathering, but I am here because some of the crew skills, some of the gathering ones anyway, can also be used in flashpoints. Some of the dungeons here in Star Wars The Old Republic. So, we've grabbed archaeology, scavenging, and slicing. To the north, through this elevator, is the Cartel Bazaar. Yeah, that's fine. The Cartel Bazaar has a kiosk to customize and change your appearance, but it will cost you some cartel coins, which you need to buy with real money. There are also various vendors there who might get you unique armor, mounts, and other items, but most of those vendors require you have a certain level of reputation. Reputation you can get from doing various quests at a higher level, and we'll talk more about reputation later. As I say, we have the cantina here. I'm going to pop in briefly, just so we can speak to Corso.
This is the best feeling. A sky full of stars, a new planet waiting across the galaxy, never gets old.
I thought you'd never been off Ord Mantell.
You know that much about me, Captain? It's a rare woman who can meet a man and know his whole life just by talking. When I came back to Ord Mantell, I thought that was the end for me. Thanks for giving me a way off.
Yeah, you kind of volunteered yourself, so you shouldn't really be thanking me.
So, how about that war, huh, Captain? You think the Republic will stop hiding behind the Treaty of Coruscant and admit they want the Empire wiped out? It doesn't sit right negotiating with people who want every man, woman, and kid dead.
You practicing your speech for office?
You trying to tell me you don't think about it? I do. I joined the Peace Brigade when I was 14. I know what a world looks like when the Empire's done with it.
What's that? A bunch of do-gooders?
The Brigade's a relief organization. Go into worlds abandoned by the Treaty of Coruscant. Help people displaced by the Empire. I was a kid looking for an adventure. After 2 months, let's just say there are no kids in war zones.
Okay. Learned a bit more about Corso there. As we proceed further through the storyline, Corso may have more to say.
Fine. Could use some shut-eye.
We'll just send him on his way. So the next little section is the Galactic Trade Market. There are a few vendors on the outer little cubby holes, but most people are here to use the kiosks to buy and sell items to other players. In fact, there is a blaster pistol. I wonder how much it's going for right now. Let's have a look. Ranged weapon, blaster pistol. It's adaptive at level 1. And it's probably going to be very expensive, so... Is it Anarchy? It's a weapon that comes with its own holster. There you go. We have the Gambler's Luck Blaster Pistol. They're expensive. We have Mischief. Which again has its own. I think it was the Rascal's Way I was looking at last time. Little snub blaster pistol. Any others that have their own holster? Provenance? No. Ah, well, no matter. Worth having a look. We have the Mission Departures elevator. When we come to do various dungeons, various flashpoints, we'll have to be going through that elevator, because that's where we can pick up the missions and learn about the situations. And here we have the supplies sector, which I am going to be visiting quite often. For example, if we were to wear the Bold Hellion armor set, we talked about modifications in the past. So they're made up of like an armoring slot, a mod slot, an enhancement slot. Weapons have a hilt or a barrel slot rather than an armoring slot. But basically you can put modifications into them, and the higher level the modifications, the higher the stats that bit of armor or that weapon will give you. You can buy from level 10 all the way up to level 70 different modifications. Obviously the higher level the better they are. You can also buy some adaptive armor here, which...
Best prices this side of the galaxy. You check.
I mean, it's not expensive at all. So if you want to buy a set of adaptive armor, I mean, some of them don't look amazing, but others are decent. In fact, for my trooper, I think I use the Colossus armor set. I mean, the helmet's not great, but I just added, I think, a white and red dye, and it turned out alright. Just give it my own, like, unique look. And I think all of Havoc's squad had the same armor set. But we could, as like a bounty hunter, a smuggler, have, say, the Blackguard armor set here. Doesn't really work with our Leku, of course, and the hats. Twi'leks and hats don't always go well together.
Appreciate your business.
But I will probably, between videos, when it's appropriate, probably be popping over and buying some of the higher level modifications for my adaptive armor. In addition, once you're level 75, which is the current max level, you can spend your tech fragments on buying some of the higher level armors and weapons. But, last but not least, this is the Coruscant Departures elevator. And there are a couple of ways for us to get to the Republic capital world.
Yang Perluamka, Kalima Naya Kira. Bomogala apayang. Inilama imi amka anggap. Nulilak apa jam kamgram. Amka nem nang nemua inuk.
Definitely. No question about it.
Mem ilik meraka. Nayanaram. Kamkalu amik manik. Manalayang perlu. Amka kalami nayakira nebua.
Okay. So, the transport officer here was letting us know.
Bye.
We have a small personal shuttle, which will take us a few days to get to Coruscant, but it is relatively safe. Or, Serena did manage to get 2 VIP tickets on board the transport vessel, the SLEs, which would get us to Coruscant much faster, but it does occasionally travel through dangerous space. It is in fact the first Republic, or a player of the Republic's flashpoint. So, when we come back next time, we of course will be doing the SLEs and seeing what's involved there. But then we'll arrive on Coruscant and try to locate Skavik and our starship. What was that shuttle there? Thank you all for joining me. There's a couple of things I need to do off camera, but when we come back, yeah, we'll be doing our first dungeon, our first flashpoint. As always, feel free to leave a comment if you so wish, and hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then, no, take care. Bye bye now.